Yun ang gusto mong
Oo, yung sa numbers.
So, actually, our wiring here is our distribution system. The one coming from Meralco for Metro Manila is overhead. Meaning our distribution lines are carried by electrical posts, right? So now, we don't have an underground distribution system in a typical na residential or commercial na place. Okay? So,
Saan po yun ginagawa? Saan po ginagamit yung underground?
Underground, it is an option. It can the installations can be overhead distribution or underground. Now, what we are using here commonly in the Philippines is overhead. Okay, so that's why you see the wires hanging in the distribution system.
Meaning, sir, wala pong magamit na.
Actually, I think in the Makati area, in the commercial area of Ayala, they have underground distribution. You can see it's very neat, no, in Ayala. The reason for this, I think, is it is more costly to install underground system because we don't have existing underground distribution.
Sir, the third question is, what should we know about buying electrical parts and other materials?
Actually, as I mentioned earlier, it should be approved by a certain authority in quality. So in the Philippines, that should be marked PS. You can see in any device PS listed. It means that it has passed quality standards, no? So it is a national quality standard. And in other countries like UL or the underwriters lab, so they have that.
Sir, may required po ba kayong brand?
No, not the brand. And you have brands, but all those brands supposed to have passed through the test of yung sinasabi natin yung Philippine standard. So you should have a logo, a sticker na nakalagay PS approved or UL. Okay.
Sir, fourth question. What is the rated voltage and wattage in the Philippines?
Rated voltage, residential or commercial, we have 220 volts as our commercial voltage. When you say wattage, so you cannot ask me the wattage, the rated wattage of the wirings here because it is dictated by the amount of load. Our aircon, what is the wattage of the aircon? What is the wattage of the electric fan? So,
how about the other countries?
in other countries, some countries also use 220 volts. But as you notice in Japan and the US, they have 110 volts. So it's different. I think you want to ask me why there is such a difference, no? So number one, 110 volts as compared to 220 volts is safer for the user, right? If you have accidental contact with 220 volts, mas delikado siya kaysa sa 110 volts. Now, the question is, why did we not implement yung 110 volts here? So, again, economically speaking, so in terms of wiring materials, specifically the outlets and the conductors. So if you use 220 volts, you will use thinner wires, which are cheaper. But if you use 110 volts, a lower voltage, so the current is larger doon sa wires na yun, no? So it is more expensive. So a 110 volt system is more expensive to install than 220 volts.